ID is 413-460-4622, and the password is Buddha20 with all lowercase letters. Today's Dhamma class consists of Part 1A, Offerings, 5 Precepts, Virtues of Dharana, Metta and Meditation. Part 1B, Aditana, Mindfulness, Wish and Sharing, and Part 2, Chantings, Recitings, Buddhism, and Praying Book Translations. The substitution for this week will be Sunyape. Before we start off, I will be sharing some rules and regulations. Please do not eat or drink during praying time because it is very disrespectful. Praying time is only 15 minutes, so please be mindful and respectful. If you're hungry, please remember to eat before praying next time. Do not mess around and stay still during part 1 of today's Dhamma session. Please straighten your body and center yourself in the middle of your camera. And if your camera is off, you'll be removed from the meeting, so please keep your camera on at all times. However, if you're not a part of the Dhamma class, you're free to turn your camera off at any time. Everyone who is chanting part 1A and B, please chant clearly and slowly since other people will be listening or chanting. We also believe you'll do very well. To those reading the substitutions for part 1A and B, please try to join the Zoom meeting at least 5 minutes early. So everyone will start off with offerings, so please put your hands together.
Gana sarapatitena dipena tamadamsina diloka dipam sambudam pujayami tamonudam vanaganda gunobedam etam kusuma santatem pujayami munentasa siripada saroruhe.
We was to no pande, Paniam breaka bedam, Anokambam upadaya, Petikana to Tumam, T was to no bande, Bojanam breaka bedam, Anokambam upadaya, Petikana to Tumam, about one time.
Small. Yeah, keep going.
Tên đồ biết đồ go yêu ba dễ chi ở trong nào bé tự tự tia tự tia tự dễ nhớ dễ cho niệm ya bé ai đến na bé ai đến na đến ai đến na ya đến na miết đông ba đồ go ayo ate Aleluya, lên có mùi quê, tiếc phù do, phù nhô mà cho, cả đô bà y à xin phê à, cả đô ya to, à cho à chào, à bè lê bà, cát tương bà, ya bia xe bà, yên dừng ngà bà. We beti biale ba bietina te anga baruma akakate kilo nyinde piyue medea pote debia domeko ya balo I ashimbea by one time.
Aham Bante Discerning Nasaha Navanga Sampanagatam Uposata Silam Tamanya Chami Anugaham Gatava Silam Deta Lebandem Dudiyambi Aham Bante Discerning Nasaha Navanga Sampanagatam Uposata Silam Tamanya Chami Anugaham Gatava Sila Peta Me Bante Dadiyambi Aham Bante Discernina Sahanavanga Sampanna Gatam Upo Sata Silam Tamamya Jami Anugaham Gatava Silam Deta Me Bante Ama Bante. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Titiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami, Titiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchami, Titiyampi Sangham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi Sangham saranam gacchami. Amabante. Para Paramani Sikhapada Samadhiyami Adena Dana Paramani Sikhapada Samadhiyami Abrahma Charya Paramani Sikhapada Samadhiyami Usavara Paramani Sikhapada Samadhiyami Suramiraya Pamadadana Viramani Sikhaparam Samadhiyami Vikala Bodhana Viramani Sikhaparam Samadhiyami Nacha Gita Vadita Visuka Dasana Malaganda Vilepana Dharana Mandana Vibhusana Dana Viramani Sikhapadam Samadhiyami Ujjasena Mahasena Viramani Sikhapadam Samadhiyami Metta Sahakatena Jetasa Sapapana Bhutesu Paritva Viharanam Samadhiyami Amabante.
Supatipala Bhagavato Saka Sango Uja
Next. Oh, yeah. Alexander, your turn.
Supati Pano Bhagavato Savaka Sango Ujupati Pano Bhagavato Savaka Sango Nyayapati Pano Bhagavato Savaka Sango Samichi Pati Pano Bhagavato Savaka Sango Ya Didam Chatari Parisa Yugani Ata Parisa Pugala Esa Bhagavato Savaka Sango Ahuneo Pahuneo Dakineo Anjalika Ranio Anudram Punyake Tamlo Kasa Valentine.
Aham awero homi, abhyapajo homi, anigo homi, sukiyatana pariharami, mama mata pitu, acharya cha, nyatimita cha, sabramacharino cha, awera hontu, abhyapaja hontu, aniga hontu, sukhiyatanam pariharantu, amakam araka devata, imasamim awase, imasamim arame, araka devata, awera hontu, Abhyapaja hontu, Aniga hontu, Sukhiyatanam pariharantu.
Sumyape.
Andrew, it is your turn.
Sumyape, keep going.
Sabe Sata, Sabe Bana, Sabe Buddha, Sabe Bogala, Sabe Atabawa Buriya Bana, Saba Itio, Sabe Burisa, Sabe Uriya, Sabe Anariya, Sabe Dewa, Sabe Manusa, Sabe Winipatika, Awira Hontu, Abya Baja Hontu, Aniga hontu, Sukhiyatanam bariharantu, Dukhamujantu, Yadalata sampatito, Mawikajantu kamasaka.
Pertimaya desaya, Dakinaya desaya, Pachimaya desaya, Ottaraya desaya, Pertimaya anudesaya, Dakinaya anudesaya, Pachimaya anudesaya, Ottaraya anudesaya, Hetimaya desaya, Uparimaya desaya.
Sabe Sata, Sabe Bana, Sabe Buddha, Sabe Bugala, Sabe Atabawa Pariyana, Sabe Ichio, Sabe Burisam, Sabe Arya, Sabe Anarya, Sabe Dewa, Sabe Manisa, Sabe Winipatika, Awera Hontu, Abya Paja Hontu, Anika Hontu, Sukhiyatanam Barikantu, Dukha Muchantu, Yatalada Sampatito, Maui Gachantu Gamasaka.
Uttam yawa pawagaja ato yawa awijito samanta chakawalesu yesata patawichara abya baja niwiraja nitugaja nupadawa Uttam yawa pawagaja ato yawa awijito samanta chakawalesu Yasata utake chara abya baja niweraja nidugaja nupadawa udam yawa bawagaja ado yawa awijito samanta chakawalesu yasata akase chara abya baja niweraja nidugaja nupadawa Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And one time.
We will now be learning how to meditate by Chloe, Shintha, and Tiffany.
Why do we meditate? By learning how to control the mind, we start to get rid of negative habits and develop good mental qualities instead. If your mind is cool, you make good decisions, you don't get confused, you make less mistakes, you don't get angry or feel afraid, and you become more confident. If your mind is calm, you become peaceful and happy. You are less worried and frustrated. You don't get stressed about work or exams. You develop compassion and kindness, and you have more harmonious relationships. If your mind is concentrated, you get less distracted by useless things. You find it easier to focus and learn. You perform better in sports and games. You make better music and art, and you will become more trustworthy.
We are going to practice guided muscle relaxation meditation. Before we begin, please straighten your body, centering yourself in the middle of your camera. Put your hands together with the right on top of the left, with your thumbs connected, and place them in your lap. Then close your eyes. Step 1. When I say a group of muscles, focus on the group of muscles you hear and feel the tenseness in them. Step 2. Mentally relax those group of muscles. Step 3. Feel those muscles completely relaxed. Let's start. Your scalp muscles. All the muscles on your head are relaxed. Your forehead and eyebrows are relaxed. Your eyes, ears, nose, lips, and chin are relaxed. Your neck and shoulders are relaxed. Your arms, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers are relaxed. Your chest and upper back are relaxed. Your abdomen and lower back are relaxed. Your hips and thighs are relaxed. Your knees and legs are relaxed. Your ankles, feet, and toes are relaxed. Now your whole body from head to toe fully relaxed.
Now we are going to advance to body scanning meditation. Imagine you're holding a scanner in your hand. You are going to scan your whole body from head to toe, from the front and the back. Let's start at the top of our head. Scan down slowly, inch by inch, muscle by muscle, feeling the smooth flow of positive energy. Opening all the energy channels. If you run into any area of the block, focus on that area and mentally relax that area. Try to scan through that area again. You will notice that the area is now open. Scan down further until you get to the tip of your nose. Now you're going to scan your back. Start from your heels, scanning upward, back of your legs, back of your knees, back of your thighs, back of your hips, your lower back, your upper back, back of your shoulders, and back of your neck, and back of your head and the top of your head. Now you have successfully finished one cycle of body scanning meditation. Now you are going to practice another cycle on your own. Once all the energy channels are open, your body will feel very light. It will feel as if you are riding on a calm ocean wave. We are now done meditating.
Dukkha pada jani dukkha, baya pada jani baya, soka pada jani soka, hontu sabbe vipanino.
Nahi Verena Verani Samantita Kuda Janam Averena Cha Samanti Esa Dhamma Sanantana
Sababasa akaranam kusala supa sampada sachita pariyoda panam etam bodhana sasanam. Marna me duam jivitam me aduam idam me punyam nivanasa pachayo hotu imam punya bhagam sabha satanam vajema sadhu sadhu sadhu. Bow one time.
It is now part 2 of the Dhamma class, and before we begin, these Dhamma classes are important for our lives, so please be respectful and do not eat anything, but drinking water is now fine for this part. Substitution for part 2 is by Sumyape Jidabali. Now we'll be moving on to Program 1, Chant of Mahajaya Mangala Gata, Book 5, pages 6 to 7 by Susan Thansen, Alan Tay, Valerie, Chloe, Rebecca, Cynthia, Kama Bali, Alexander, Amy AJ, and Piabala Jinabala.
Mahajaya Mangala Gata. Bahu Sahasra Mabini Rita Sayudantam Girinakalam Udita Goram Sasena Maram Tanadidama Vidina Chitawa Munendo Tam Tejasa Bhavatute Jayamangalani
Maratarika Abhiyojita Saparantin Koram Panang Lawaka Makamatada Yakam Kati Sutaya Yutino Chitawa Munendo Dantejasa Bhavatude Jayamangalani
Nalakirim Pachawaram Adimata Bhutam Dawaki Jaka Masaniwa Sudarunantam Medambu Seka Widina Chitawa Munendo Damde Jasa Bhavantute Jaya Mangalani Bhaga Mabihata Sudarunantam Dawam Tiyojana Patangulima Lawantam Iti Sankata Mano Titawa Munindo Tam Te Jasa Pawantu Te Jaya Mangalani
Katwana kata mudaram iwa kaviniva chenchaya tuda vajanam janakaya maje sandena soma vidina jitawa munendo tam te jasa bhavatu te jaya mangalani.
Nando Pananda Bhujakam.
Sacham Vihaya, verse 6.
Sacham Vihaya Ati Sajaka Vajaketum Watapiropi tamanam ati anda Buddham Panya Paripajalito Chitava Munendo Tam Tejasa Bhavatu Tejaya Mangalani.
Nando Pananda Bujagam Vividam Mahidim Putena Tera Bujagena Dhammapayanto Idupadesa Virina Chitawa Munindo Tam Te Shasa Bhavatu Te Jaya Mangalani.
Dugaha Diti Bujagena Sadata Hatam Brahmam Visuddhi Juti Mahidi Bhakavidanam Jnana Gadena Vidina Jitwa Munendo Tam Tejasa Bhavatu Te Jayamangalani.
Etapi Buddha Jaya Mangala Atagata Yowajako Dine Dine Saranjem Matanji Hirwana Nega Vividani Jubadwani Mokam Sukam Adhikameya Narosa Panyo Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Long time.
It is now program 2, Buddha's Great Victory, number 2, by Chloe Chang.
Hello, my name is Chloe Chang, and my Buddha's name is Titi Bali, which means keeper of wisdom. I live in Chino Hills, California. So today I will be talking about the great victory over Alawaka. Please listen carefully because I will be asking some questions at the end. The great victory over Alawaka. In Buddha's time, Alawaka was a powerful and arrogant demon who lived in a banyan tree in the city of Alawi. He had special permission from the Dewa king to harm anyone under the tree's shade at noon. One evening, the Buddha visited Alawaka's mansion alone to teach him. Alawaka was a demon meeting and got angry when he heard about the Buddha's visit. When Alawaka returned home, he found the Buddha teaching his wives and attendants. Angry Alawaka sent storms and rain to harm the Buddha, but nothing worked. The Buddha remained calm and unharmed. Alawaka realized the Buddha's loving kindness protected him, so he tried a different approach, asking the Buddha to leave. The Buddha agreed peacefully. Alawaka realized the mistake and asked the Buddha to come back. Each time the Buddha entered and left, he tested the Buddha's patience. On the fourth time, Alawaka planned to harm the Buddha, but the Buddha stayed firm. Then Alawaka asked the Buddha questions about life, treasure, and happiness. The Buddha's wise answers touched Alawaka's heart. He became calm and started to follow the Buddha's teachings. Alawaka achieved the first level of enlightenment and became a devoted follower of the Buddha. And so the Buddha's wisdom and compassion won a great victory over Alawaka, showing the power of kindness and understanding. Now I will be asking questions. My first question is to Miranda. And Miranda, how many times did Alawaka try to harm the Buddha?
She's absent.
answer is 4 times. My second question is to Mithu. And Mithu, why was Alawaka unable to harm the Buddha the first time?
The Buddha's loving kindness protected him.
That is correct. And my last question is to Rebecca. And Rebecca, how did Alawaka become a follower of the Buddha?
The Buddha touched Alawaka with answers to Alawaka's questions about life.
That is correct. And that is all. Thank you for listening.
Now it is Program 3, Practices for Lasting Happiness, first by Pia Balajina Bala, then Shintan Tiffany, then Gazinjol Halen Al, then Swizan Juju, then Linlin and Noel, then Riley, Deepa, and Alexander.
Hi, Dhamma class. My name is Kevin Hong, and my Buddhist name is Diabla, which means power of love. Today, I'll be sharing something to the Dhamma class with my dear brother, Gina Blah. So, Gina Blah, can you please introduce yourself? Hi, my name is Ren Hong, and my Buddhist name is Diabla, which means power of. So, Diabla, what will we be doing today? Today, we'll be sharing about what is the Okata meaning. Hey, everybody, please listen because we will be asking questions at the end. What does the okata mean? The Burmese word okata originally derived from the Pali term okasa. Is employed to express sentiment of excuse me, apology, or request forgiveness. It can be translated into English as excuse me, my apologies, or I beg your pardon. The Buddhists express their genuine and humble commitment to eliminating all wrongdoings in thought, speech, and action. They show reverence to the three noble jewels, the Buddha, the Dhamma teachings, and the Sangha spiritual community. Through this act of devotion, they seek liberation from various negative states and obstacles and aspire to attain the enlightened state of Nibbana through the path and fruition, Magga and Phala. So now we'll be asking questions. So, Gina Block, can you please ask your question? Linda, what is the Burmese word okata derived from?
It is derived from the Pali term okasa.
That is correct. So, Pia Block, can you please ask your question? Juju, how do Buddhists seek to attain Nibbana?
Through the path of fruition, Magga Phala.
That is correct. Gina Block, can you please ask the last question? Linda, what does okata mean?
It means excuse me, my apologies, I beg your pardon, and forgive me.
That is correct. That is on. Thank you for listening.
Now it is Shintan and Tiffany's turn.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Shinta. My Buddhist name is Maka Bali, which means freedom keeper. So today, my dear friend Tiffany will be joining me. So Tiffany, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Tiffany. My Buddhist name is Santa Bali, which means peacekeeper. Shintan, what will you be talking about today?
We will be talking about offering light to the Buddha statue. So Tiffany, you start.
Offering light to the Buddha statue. Buddhists offer light to the Buddha statue as a way to show respect and gratitude to the Buddha. The light represents wisdom, enlightenment, and the teachings of the Buddha. Just like a lamp brightens up a dark room, offering light symbolizes the desire to eliminate ignorance and bring clarity and understanding into our lives.
When Buddhists offer light to the Buddha statue, it's also a way of expressing their devotion and showing their commitment to following the Buddha's teaching. It's like saying, I appreciate your guidance, and I am dedicated to learning and practicing what you taught.
The light can come in different forms, such as candles, oil lamps, or even electric lights. By offering light, Buddhists create a peaceful and serene atmosphere in the presence of the Buddha statue, which helps them focus their minds and deepen their spiritual connection.
So, offering light to the Buddha statue is a beautiful way for the Buddhists to pay homage to the Buddha, seek wisdom, and remind themselves of the path towards enlightenment and inner peace. So now we'll be asking our questions. Tiffany, what is your first question?
My first question is to Amy. And name one of the different forms of life.
Candles, oil lamps, or electric light.
Yes, that's correct. Shinta, what is your question?
My question is to Andrew. What does the diet we offer represent? The answer is it represents wisdom, enlightenment, and the teachings of the Buddha. Tiffany, what is your question?
My last question is to Amy, and what does offering light symbolize?
Offering light symbolizes the desire to eliminate ignorance and bring clarity and understanding into our lives.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you for listening. Now it is the Zinjo and Heinle's turn.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Thazinja. My Buddhist name is Janapali, which means part of concentration. So today, me and a Dhamma friend will be talking about something. So Heinle, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Hila, and our Buddhist name is Sukha Bala, which means power of happiness. So, Tazinja, what will you be talking about today?
We will be talking about offering flowers to the Buddha statue. Everyone, please listen carefully because we will be asking some questions in the end. Heinle, could you please start first?
Offering flowers to the Buddha statue. Buddhists offer flowers to the Buddha statue for a few special reasons. Flowers are beautiful and they symbolize the beauty and impermanence of life. Buddhists believe that everything in the world is always changing, just like flowers that bloom and eventually wither away.
When Buddhists offer flowers to the Buddha statue, it reminds them to appreciate the beauty around them, but also to understand that beauty doesn't last forever. It teaches them to enjoy and cherish the present moment because it will not last forever.
Offering flowers is also a way for Buddhists to show respect and honor the Buddha. Just like flowers brighten up a room and make it more pleasant, offering flowers symbolizes making the Buddha's presence more beautiful and inviting.
In addition to these meanings, offering flowers can also be seen as a way of practicing generosity. Buddhists believe that being generous and sharing what we have with others is an important virtue. By offering flowers, Buddhists cultivate a spirit of giving and selflessness.
So, offering flowers to the Buddha statue is a meaningful way for Buddhists to remind themselves of life's impermanence, show respect to the Buddha, and practice generosity and appreciation for the beauty around them. So now we'll be asking questions. So, Dazinja, could you please ask the first question?
My first question is to Andrew, which is, what do flowers represent? The answer was beauty and impermanence.
Now, my question is to AJ, and it is offering flowers can also be seen as a way of what?
Practicing generosity.
That's correct. So, Dazinja, could you please ask the last question?
My last question is to Meithu, which is, when Buddhists offer flowers to the Buddha statue, it reminds them to appreciate the beauty around them, but also to understand what?
That beauty doesn't last forever.
That is correct. That is all, and thank you for listening.
Now it is Suizan and Juju's turn.
Hello to my class, my name is Suizan, and my Buddhist name is Wansap Bali, which means keeper of relatives. Joining me today is my dear Dhamma friend Juju. So Juju, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Juju, and my Buddhist name is Tanapali, which means keeper of all human beings. So, what will we be talking about today, Susan?
We're going to be talking about Buddhists offering water to the Buddha statue. So Juju, can you please start first?
Why do Buddhists offer water to the statue? Buddhists offer water to the Buddha statue as a way of showing respect and gratitude to the Buddha. It is a special ritual called water offering. Water is a symbol of purity and clarity in Buddhism. When Buddhists offer water, it represents their intention to purify their own mind and hearts. They believe that by offering water, they can cleanse any negative thoughts or actions and cultivate positive qualities like kindness, compassion, and wisdom.
The act of offering water is also a way to express gratitude to the Buddha for his teachings. Buddhists believe that the Buddha's teachings could lead them to find inner peace and happiness. So by offering water, they are showing appreciation for the Buddha's wisdom and guidance.
Sometimes Buddhists also offer flowers, incense, and candles along with the water. These items represent different things. For example, flowers symbolize the beauty and impermanence of life, while incense represents the fragrance of good actions, and candles symbolize the light of wisdom.
It's important to remember that offering water or any other items to the Buddha statue is not about worshiping the statue itself. Instead, it is a way for Buddhists to connect with the qualities of the Buddha and to cultivate positive qualities in themselves. So now we'll be asking questions. My question to Cynthia is, what do flowers symbolize?
Beauty, permanence of life.
That is correct. So Juju, can you please ask your question?
So my question is for Linlin, which is, what is the intention of Buddhists when they offer water to the Buddha statue?
Their intention is to purify their minds and hearts.
That is correct, thank you, and that is all for today. Thank you for listening.
Now it is Linlin and Noel's turn.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Linlin, and my Buddhist name is Manopali, which means keeper of minds. So today, I'm here with my dear Dhamma friend Noel. So Noel, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Noel, and my Buddhist name is Wanapala, which means power of personality. So, Lina, what are we sharing today?
Today, I'll be offering food to the Buddha statue. So I'll start first. Buddhists offer food to the Buddha statue as a way of showing respect and gratitude to the Buddha. They believe that the Buddha was a very wise and compassionate teacher who showed them the path to happiness and peace.
Offering food to the Buddha statue is like offering a gift to someone you love and respect. It is a way of saying thank you to the Buddha for all of the teachings and guidance he has given.
Buddhists also believe in something called merit. When they offer food or other things to the Buddha, they believe that it creates good karma and brings them blessings and happiness. It's kind of like doing something good and getting rewarded for it.
Sometimes the food that is offered to the Buddha statue is later shared among the Buddhist community. This is a way of spreading kindness and generosity to others as well.
So offering food to the Buddha statue is a special way for Buddhists to express their love, respect, and gratitude for the Buddha, and to create good karma for themselves. So now I'll be asking some questions. So my question is, why do Buddhists share the food to the community after serving to the Buddha? My question is to Gina Bala. So the answer is, it's a way of spreading kindness and generosity to others. So Noel, can you please ask your question?
My question to Thansa is, what is merit?
When you offer food or other things to the Buddha, that can create good karma.
That is correct. And Lila, could you please ask the last question?
So my question to Gina Bala is, what do Buddhists believe if they offer food to the Buddha?
They believe it brings good karma, blessings, and happiness.
That is correct. That is correct. That is all, and thank you for listening.
Now it is Riley, Deepa, and Alexander's turn.
Hello to my class. My name is Riley, and my Buddhist name is Tamal Sadat, which means medicine of truth. And today I'm here with my dears and my friends, Deepa and Alexander. So Deepa, can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Deepa Ong, and my Buddhist name is Tejabala, which means lucky keeper. So Alexander, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Uju Bala, which means power of honesty. So Riley, what will we be talking about today?
Today we'll be talking about whether Buddhists worship statues. So Alexander, can you please start?
In Buddhism, the practice of worshipping statues can vary depending on cultural and regional customs. However, it is important to note that the primary focus of Buddhist practice is not idol worship or the statues themselves. Buddhism teaches that ultimate liberation and enlightenment are attained through personal effort, understanding, and inner transformation.
Statues, sculptures, and other visual representations of the Buddha and various Buddhist deities are commonly found in the Buddhist temple and monasteries. These statues serve as reminders and symbols of the qualities and teachings of the Buddha and enlightened beings. They can inspire practitioners to cultivate qualities such as compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness.
When Buddhists interact with statues, it is not worship in the sense of venerating a divine being, but rather a form of reverence and respect. Buddhists may bow, offer flowers, light incense, or make prostrations as acts of homage or devotion. These practices are meant to cultivate humility, gratitude, and a sense of interconnectedness with the qualities embodied by the Buddha or enlightened beings.
The key principle in Buddhism is to cultivate one's own understanding, wisdom, and compassion, rather than relying solely on external objects or deities for salvation. Buddhists strive to follow the teachings of the Buddha and practice meditation, ethical conduct, and mindfulness in their daily lives as a means to achieve liberation from suffering. We'll now be asking questions. Deepa, please ask your question.
My question is to Andrew, and it is, where are statues, sculptures, and other visual representations located?
They're commonly found in Buddhist temples and monasteries.
That's correct. Now, Riley, please ask your question.
My question to Pia Bala is, what is the key principle in Buddhism? Well, the answer is to cultivate one's own understanding rather than rely on external objects. Thank you for listening.
Now it is program 4. Choose the correct one out of the given answers by Rebecca and Cynthia.
Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Rebecca, and my Buddha's name is Metta Bali, which means keeper of loving kindness. My sister Cynthia will be joining me today, so can you please introduce yourself? Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Cynthia, and my Buddhist name is Maga Bali, which means keeper of the milk cow. They will be asking questions to our Dhamma friends, and they are Kishing, Chloe, Benton, Su Aum, Gama Bali, Shinki, William, Valerie, Hema, Shasha, and Alexander. Kishing, what does Ogada mean?
Excuse me, my apologies. I beg your pardon. Forgive me.
That is correct. Chloe, name one of the different forms of light.
Candles, oil, lamps, or electric light.
That is correct. Dunzin, what does the light we offer represent? The answer is it represents wisdom, enlightenment, and the teachings of the Buddha. Suang, what does offering light symbolize? The answer is to eliminate ignorance and bring understanding into our lives. Gama Pali, what do flowers represent?
Could you repeat that?
Yes, the question is, what do flowers represent?
Beauty and impermanence.
Yes, that is correct. Shinki, offering flowers can also be seen as a way of what?
Practicing generosity.
Yes, that is correct. William, what do flowers symbolize?
The beauty and impermanence of life.
Yes, that is correct. Valerie, what does the intention when we offer water to the Buddha statue?
To purify their minds and hearts.
Yes, that is correct. Hema, what is merit?
When you offer food or other things to the Buddha that can create good karma.
Yes, that is correct. Alexander, what do Buddhists believe if they offer food to the Buddha?
They believe it brings blessings and happiness.
That is correct. That is all, and thank you for listening.
Now it is Program 5, Translation of Olgata Book, page 2 by Sumyepe.
Hello everyone, my name is Sumyepe. My Buddhist name is Tita Bali, which means your guarder of mind. Today I will be asking for the translation of Ogata book on page 2. I will be asking, and these are the people I will be asking: Kishing, Chloe, William, Alexander, Suizhen, Bia Balat, Lenlin, Tenzin, Shinki, Tiffany, and Gama Bali. First, I'll be asking from Bali to English. So, Kishing, what does Ogata mean?
It means excuse me, forgive me, my apologies.
That is correct. Thank you. Chloe, what does 标靶贼间 mean?
Imposition means the elimination.
That is correct. Thank you. William, what does Katendo mean? Okay, so it means all. Alexander, what does Dutiya mean?
The second time.
That is correct. Thank you. Suizin, what does Pia mean?
The Buddha jewel.
That is correct. Thank you. Pia Bala, now I'll be asking English to Bali. So Pia Bala, what does noble mean?
Mia.
That is correct. Linlin, what does venerable sir mean?
Ashimpia.
That is correct. Stenson, what does woeful states or four woeful states mean?
Apeleba.
That is correct. Thank you. Shinki, what does uncongenial locations mean?
Can you repeat that?
What does the 8 uncongenial locations mean?
It means Yabiesheba.
Yes, that is correct. Thank you. Tiffany, what does Yandumyungaba mean? Sorry, I meant what those 5 enemies mean.
Oh, Yandumyongaba.
Yeah, that's correct. And Gamapali, what does what does free from mean? Okay, so it means kinla. So that is all for today, and thank you everyone for listening, and thank you to everyone who answered.
Now it is program 6, reciting book 1 and 5 by Matthew and Deepa. Hello, Dhamma class. My name is Matthew Jim. My Buddha's name is Bhadra Bali, which is Buddha Keeper. Joining me today is my dear brother Deepa. So Deepa, please introduce yourself.
My name is Deepa Ong, and my Buddhist name is Seja Bala, which means lucky keeper.
I'll be asking these individuals. So everyone, please get your book 5 ready and go to page 6. Ki Xing, Xing Ki, Valerie, then Su Ang, John, Mekong, and Kama Bali. So everyone get book 5 ready and go to page 6. Ki, Xing, and Xing Ki, can you please read verse number 4 of Mahajaya Mangalagata, Ukita Kaga?
Gaga Mabihata Sudarunandam Dawam Diyojana Badan Kulimala Wantam Iti Sangata Manojitawa Munendo Tamde Jasa Bawatute Jaya Mangalani.
Thank you, Ki Xing and Xing Ki did very well today. Valerie, can you please read verse number 2 of Mahajaya Mangalagata, Marathi Reka?
Marathi Reka Mapiyuchita Saparatim Goram Panalavaka Makama Tatayakam Kanti Sudan Da Widina Chitawa Munendo Damde Jasa Pawantute Jaya Mangalani.
Thank you, Valerie did very well today. And everyone, please get book 1 ready and go to page 2. Su Ang, can you please read the first and second paragraph of Ogata?
Ogata Ogata
Can you read louder? I can't hear you.
Ogata 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 Gaya Gaya Wasiga Manoga Debadota Ketendo Abyedogo Yobayin Adona.
You can read to the Padama Dudya. Thank you for reading, did very well today. Now everyone please go to page 4 of Ogata book. John, I'm not sure he's here today. John, do you have your book today? I don't think so. So maybe next week. So Megang, can you please read 9 Virtues of the Buddha on page 4? Iti piso begawa. So I don't think she's ready. So Kama Bali, can you please read 6 Virtues of the Dhamma on page 5? Swakato.
Wakato Bhagavata Dhamma Sanditiko Akaliko Ehipasiko Opaneyuko Pachata Weditapo Venyuhi.
Thank you, Kama Bali. You did very well today. Thank you, my individuals who read today. So Deepa, please ask your individuals.
So everyone go to page 10, and the people I'm asking are Alente, William, Hank, and Benji. So Alente, can you please read the first paragraph on page 10? Doka patacha to panino.
Can you say that again?
Can you read the first paragraph on page 10? Doka patacha to panino.
Toka patacha ni toka, baya patacha ni baya.
Soka bata jatni soka ontu sape vibanino.
Thank you. You did very good. And William, can you please read the second paragraph on page 10? Nahi wearing na to san nantano.
Nahi werena werani. Samantida kuda janam. Awerena cha samanti. Esa damo sanantano.
Thank you. You did very good. And Hank, can you please read the third paragraph on page 10? Saba papasa.
Taba papasa akarana kusala supas sampada sachita perio dapanam etambora esadamo no etambora nasasana.
Thank you. You did very good. And Benji, can you please read Maharanem to all the way to Sadhu? Benji, can you please read on page 10 Maharanem to all the way to Sadhu?
Benji isn't here, so everyone, thank you for reading. Now it is the end of the program. So everyone, please mute your microphone, put your hands together and say with me, Buddha Sasanam Jiram Diktitu. May the Buddha's teachings last long. Buddha Sasanam Jiram Diktitu. May the Buddha's teachings last long. Buddha Sasanam Jiram Diktitu. May the Buddha's teachings last long. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. That is all. Thank you for joining us today.